Hi Scorpio, here's a general look at your solar chart for October 2010. Now, as you may know, Venus is in your sign for several months, and this is great news for all love relationships, but also business collaborations, getting people on side, doing business together, negotiating, buying, selling sorts of situations, also promotional type things. So this is going to be a time when you are feeling very sociable, a little bit more self-indulgent maybe about what you'd like to get a hold of. A fun time really, when others will find you attractive, really, maybe appreciate you for your input, your value in their lives, in a personal or professional sense. So make hay while the sun shines. Now, at the beginning of October until late month, there's going to be something that you are preoccupied with, I think. That's especially from the 4th. Up until the 4th, it's a more sort of sociable kind of a time. Maybe group gatherings are highlighted there. But then from the 4th, you'll be more feeling in everyday situations. There'll be a lot going on around you. You'll be very busy, but you'll be a little bit at one remove, you know, in kind of like another place. And that could be because of something that you are considering for the future, or it could indeed be, especially with Venus in your sign, something to do with an acquisition or something that you're creating in an artistic sort of a way, or it could be about a relationship. So, you know, you'll be thinking more deeply about those sorts of things, preoccupied with those sorts of things in this, as I say, very busy and sort of outgoing, sociable time. So feeling a little bit at times as though you're just kind of pulling back a little bit from situations. And even though, you know, you might even be on automatic pilot at moments, because there's going to be an awful lot going on around you, and demands on your time and your energy, as I say. So there will be moments when you'll have got to put your own preferences or desires on one side and just make yourself available for somebody else's project. Or maybe it's something even bigger than that. Maybe it's a cause, you know, of some kind which is bigger than you. But even though you are busy, your mind may be focused more on these private matters, or something going on in your private life. Maybe you're reviewing something, doing a post-mortem on the past, but as well having the urge to finish something off, tie up loose ends, spend more in time also engaged in nurturing healing activities, and also spiritual activities, things like meditation and so on would fit very well here. So although it's tempting, avoid getting too sucked into someone else's stuff or fall down the same old hole in the road. Or that could be you reacting out of fear, maybe to do with a past situation. You think, oh, here we go again. And then that makes you indecisive, and that's altogether counterproductive. So behind the scenes and in yourself, you may be having to catch yourself just before you do that. Also, this energy could translate as spending more time on imaginative type work, and also intuitive work, because your inner guidance is working very well for you at this time. So really, very much, if you're on to something, if you're feeling a little bit, oh, I don't know, just follow that famously accurate, perceptive gut instinct of yours, Scorpio, and you shouldn't go far wrong. Now the first 2 or 3 days you may feel a little pressured, or energy levels could be a little bit low, and then also between the 7th and the 9th there could be more demands on you emotionally, so keep things as simple as you can. Don't expect too much of yourself, and leave major decisions until later. Saturn is now in a very obscure area of your chart, kind of working from the background. That's going to be for 2+ years. So Saturn there is actually not going to let you get away with not squaring up to a few home truths about yourself, or about your knee-jerk reactions to things, about your apprehensions maybe, and also about old stuff which kind of gets in your way when you are responding to the new stuff that you have around you now. Over this long transit of Saturn, you'll be ditching a few outlived scenarios and attachments, and clearing the decks for a bright new future. But basically that's going to also apply to your psychological, emotional conditioning as well. So because you want to be clearing the decks to step into the person you're becoming over this next 2+ years, just preparing for that, getting ready for that, for the time when Saturn comes into your sign, and then you'll be building a whole new foundation for yourself from there on in. So decluttering, inner reflection, maybe some detoxing, or more spiritual healing, self-nurturing activities, but also scenarios. So maybe you'll be able to import something into your life which actually is better for you within the situation that you're in at the moment. It could be that there's a space that you can use which helps feed you, or helps stabilize things, or helps bring more harmony or more ease into your life. Now then, Jupiter is in a very playful, sociable area of your solar chart until next spring, and this is going to encourage your spontaneity and originality to come to the fore, but it's very romantic. There could be romance, or a partnership gets a boost, and also it's speculative as well. You could be wanting to invest in something that you're speculating on at the moment, and then you decide to actually go for that thing. And also Venus in your sign, you know, that's a money planet, so that's great news for anything to do with potential money-making situations, but also it's to do with your material comforts as well, and of course love relationships, and all relationships. So you'll be making new friends, I think, making good connections with others for personal but also professional reasons, and others are going to like your style. Now from the 24th you should be feeling more mentally sharp and clearer and more decisive, and you'll be socializing like crazy, and maybe there'll be more paperwork going on there, and lots more networking or other types of communications, toing and froing more. And that's it for October. And if you know your rising sign, listen to that too, as it will throw another light on what I've said here, and I'll see you the next time.